Hi my loves, happy new year and welcome back to the channel. It's your favorite girl Favor here. If today is your first time of coming across my YouTube channel, thank you so much for stopping by. On this YouTube channel, we learn how to turn void materials into a beautiful piece like the one you're seeing here. So today we're going to be learning how to cut and sew this trendy kaftan with side ruche. It has an inner belt for waist snatching and a straight neckline. Now if this sounds like a tutorial you're interested in, let's head to the tutorial proper. So guys, this is the fabric we're going to be working with, and this is a 2 yards of linen fabric. All right, so if you want to make yours, I'd recommend 3 yards to 4 yards if you want it to be long and the sleeves to be long. Now I've gone ahead to fold our fabric into 4. You can see this is 1 and this is 2, 3, 4. Now the next thing we're going to do is to come down at this point by 1 inch and then connect it to the full length like so. All right, after that we'll go ahead and get the length of our bubu. So for the full length of this bubu, I made use of 55 inches. Like I said before, for you to get a longer length and a longer sleeve, you will use up to 3 to 4 yards of fabric. All right, now we'll go ahead and get the neck wideness. Now for the neck wideness, I made use of 7 inches, but at the end of this tutorial I discovered that it was too wide. So if you don't want yours to be open like mine, please go ahead and make use of 6 inches. All right, that will do. Now from that neck point, we'll go ahead and get our sleeve line. We'll use all the fabric that is remaining. So this is why I said you'll be needing 3 to 4 yards. Okay, now from this 1 inch we'll come down by another 1 inch. Now this is going to be serving as our shoulder slope. We'll go ahead and connect it to the neckline like this. Now from that neckline, come up again by half of an inch or 1 inch. This is really not necessary if you don't want it like this. All right, now from there we'll come down and get where we want our waist snatching to be. So you can use your waist measurement or you can use your under bust measurement. So for me, I will be making use of my under bust measurement, which is 13.5. I will mark it like this. Now from that point, I will go ahead and mark it out and divide my waist measurement into 4. I've divided it into 2 and this is the 4th one. Now after that, it gave me 7.5. So I'll go ahead and mark the 7.5 at this point. This is where we're going to be attaching our belts that we're going to use to snatch our waist measurement. I hope you understand. Now we also need it to be at the other side of the fabric, so I will use a pin and pin it down and then just turn it over like this so that I can be able to chuck it down and know where I'm going to be attaching the second belt for our waist snatching. So this is the easiest way to avoid you going through stress. All right, now the next thing we are going to do is to get the point where we're going to be attaching our ruche, and to do that, from this 7.5 that we marked before, will come in by 2 inches. This is where we're going to be attaching it, and then we'll get the full measurement of what is left from that 2 inches. Whatever it is that is left, we're now going to take it to the full length of our fabric and then go ahead and connect it like so. Next thing we're going to do is to get our sleeve opening. Please take note, from our shoulder slope will come down by 8 inches depending on how opened you want your sleeve to be. So I'll go ahead and mark it down. Now from that 8 inches, I will come in by 1 inch. This is to enable us just curve it like this and then connect it to the full length so that we can get a bubu curve. That is just the essence of it. Then we'll go ahead and cut through. So please pay attention to the area that I'm cutting. All right, my loves, after cutting it, we'll go ahead and separate the front and the back so that we can be able to work on the front part. But before that, where we had our neck point, we're going to give it a notch so that we will not get confused at any point of making this outfit. All right, please pay attention to what I'm doing and you're good to go. So after separating it, this is the band we're going to be using to attach to get the ruche, and wideness of 3 inches. Now what we're going to do is that as we're sewing it, we're going to be folding it in like this, and please make sure it's at the center of this chalk that we marked. But before you get to this point, please do well to hem the base of your gown first. All right, So guys, I've gone ahead to attach it, and this is what we have. So I'll quickly explain. Now this center, I first of all ran a stitch at this center to the full length of the gown, and then at the side I folded in, but at this edge I did not run any stitch. I went ahead to cut two pieces that we're going to be using for the waist snatching. Now I don't have enough fabric, which explains why I am using this color of fabric. Now from these 2 inches, we are now going to go ahead and place our pieces like this. Remember the 2 inches that we came out, run a stitch on this other side. Now you pick the second one and then do the same thing for this other side. So this is the essence of why I chalked it, so that we'll be able to identify where it's supposed to be. So I'll go ahead, run a stitch on it, and then I will bring it back. So my loves, I've gone ahead to run a stitch, and I also brought out another pieces of fabric that we're going to be using for the ruche adjustment. So please do well to fold yours into 2. Like I said, I'm managing my fabric, which explains why mine is not folded, and I am going to be folding it later after passing it through this hole. Now this is the place where we marked, and then we'll go ahead and pass it using our septum pin. Okay, so please pay attention to how I'm passing it. And if you're running a stitch, and this is also the essence why I say you have to first of all fold the mouth of your bubu gown before placing these pieces on top of it. Now when you get to this point, you stretch it out just like this, and then you come to this other side of this rope and notch it down. The essence of tying it at this point here is to avoid it pulling inside while you're dragging it at that other end. All right, so please, this is very, very necessary. Now after that, we are now going to go ahead, still pass it from this point here. You see this first one, all we have to do is pull it up and then use this septum pin and pass it in like this, and then bring it to the starting point where we started from. This is very easy, just pay attention and you will get it. Okay, so after bringing it out, we'll go ahead and arrange it properly. So this is what you're supposed to have, and please do not also forget to notch down back the down part. That is the second one now that we just pulled out. We are also going to go ahead and knot it as well, just like this, like tie it, and for it not to pull inside. So this is it. This is what you're supposed to have at the end of this tutorial. So this is the ruche area. Now we can be able to now readjust it to any design we want, just like this. All right, so we'll go ahead and straighten it back to be straight, and then we'll pick up our front piece and place it right side facing each other like so. All right, now this is the importance of why we notch this place, so that we'll know where this shoulder is going to be. So we'll go ahead and join our shoulders after arranging it properly. So from this point here, we're going to run a stitch to the end of our sleeve and do the same thing at this point. Run a stitch from this point to the full length of the sleeve. Now after that, I'll go ahead and hem the sleeve and bring it back. So my loves, I've gone ahead to attach both shoulders, and this is what we have. So I have to run the stitch double times to avoid it fraying out, because I've not weaved this place. And then I went ahead to attach our waist snatching belt. So let me open it up for us to see how I did it. So you see the way it is, you run a stitch like this and then run a stitch on top of it, so that by the time you're tying it, it's going to be this way. All right, now going back to the neck area, I'm going to explain to us how to get our straight neck. Now we're going to go ahead and open it up, but then I have run a stitch on the both sleeve as well. Now back to the neck area, we're going to go ahead and run a stitch on this point. Remember that we notched it, so you're going to fold it in like this and run a stitch. But for me, I do not recommend this because it's going to make it look very, very rough. So I do not recommend this. So instead, I'm going to make use of a hemigum to go ahead and bring the neckline like this, and then pick the hemigum and then fold it in the first time and fold it again. So I'll go ahead and do it for the both neck side, do it at this other point, and then I'll bring it back for us to see what it looks like. All right, so working on the neck area, I will go ahead and close up our bubu gown using 1 inch. So I'll place the two sleeves like this and then run a stitch from this point with 1 inch and close it to the full length of our blouse. So I'll take it to the machine, run a stitch from this point to the full length, do it for the other side, and then I'll bring it back for us to see. So my loves, I've gone ahead to go ahead and use hemigum to hold the mouth. This is what it looks like, and see how neat it is. So I don't recommend running a stitch on it. So if you have watched this tutorial to this point, please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Please do not forget to like and share. Please do not forget to leave a comment. Please do not forget to join the family by subscribing. And that's basically it for today's tutorial. And please do not forget to go green. I will see you guys on our next tutorial. Bye for now.